Hi Libra, this is Star with Ariana. Start with your forecast for August 2024. I will use oracle cards as well as the ideal tarot to understand what's in store for you. Let's just get down to your reading. Now, the overall energy is the Six of Cups. I think your emotions could overwhelm you this month. Maybe you're also wistful on account of the past. This lady, she has a back towards us. Maybe that is why the past is something which we should not dwell into. But then circumstances could be such that you're going to be nostalgic on account of the same. Maybe there's an estrangement in a relationship, or someone from your past is trying to re-enter, reconnect, or is trying to upset the family peace. You also need to tap into your contacts, your friends and acquaintances for gains. I think you also need to heal from childhood issues here. There could be situations where you need to prioritize. Unscheduled work could also come up, but there could also be technical challenges this August for many Librans. The final days of July, stepping into August, I do have the Hangman here. Possibly in those days you were overworked, you were a bit irritable because of your responsibilities. Maybe things had also become a bit claustrophobic, especially the work environment. Staff may not have been around. That is why you had to look for replacements, find substitutes, or you also needed to step up and take charge. I think there were also disappointments here. Maybe you expected a better position at work, but you needed to tone down your expectations. Oftentimes, we feel that we are sacrificing ourselves, and that is exactly what you were feeling. Yet, I think you were someone who had made good progress. If you were already focusing on work, or if there were tasks at hand, you were able to complete a lot. Your health could also have been a factor. Libra, you needed to take sufficient rest. Mental worries or anxieties may have been there. Obstacles to overcome this month with the challenges. I do have the Seven of Wands. There are going to be surprises in store for you, but this is in the challenge position. So take any offer that comes your way with a grain of salt. Maybe there are people who are trying to reach out to you from far and wide on the social media, that is. But like I said, you need to be very cautious. Other than that, also feel that you have the capacity to help others. So be kind towards creatures great and small. While dealing with clients also, Librans, do keep in mind that you cannot be pushy. Being pushy could also mean that you could lose out on clients. Maybe they don't appreciate this. At work also, your superior could trust you to keep her informed about the goings on. Maybe you feel there's too much scrutiny which you need to counter. Influences for this month, I do have the Star card. Now this is talking about fate. It is talking about your destiny. Sometimes, you may feel as though you can't fight destiny. You have to surrender. Maybe you also need to lower your expectations. There could be offers, but then it may not be as exciting enough. You need to follow your own instinct. Someone could also deliberately try to hinder your plans. So you have to find a way out. Though you are in an energy where you want to get ahead, you're going to be someone who is aggressive, but do not allow situations to go out of hand. The first 10 days of August, I do have the Moon card. Now, this is another major. Now, the Moon's energy makes us very temperamental because there are so many cycles of the Moon. It waxes, it wanes, it makes us temperamental. So, our mood will also swing at this time, Libra, so you need to be careful. Maybe there's confusion with respect to choices that are there at hand, whether professionally or personally. Yet, this is also the time when you're going to be very creative, you're going to be very intuitive. Pay attention to the dreams that you're getting. Your higher self is definitely giving you those insights which are going to be there. I think your loved ones will also want you to take responsibility for your actions. Maybe they think that you're just going around in circles. There are going to be those anxious moments, so you need to focus that much harder at work. Maybe colleagues are also going to point out to your flaws, so you need to pull up your socks. You're someone who is very imaginative, so you should use your creative bent to good effect. Other than that, I also feel that some of you could also be making travel plans at this time, but think 10 times before you do take any decision. The next 10 days, that is 11th to 20th August, I do have the 5 of Swords. Now, the 5 is a very fluid number. It means that you need to adapt. You are going to be very communicative, but this is with the Swords. So, you may be dealing with other air signs like you yourself are an air sign, Aquarius or Gemini, or other Librans for that matter. But then this 5 of Swords means that you're going to be overactive with your intellect. I think you need to be mindful of your words. You also need to negotiate with others, even if you're loath. Your schedule will also go for a toss. For things to fall in place, I think you need to be tactful, you need to be diplomatic. You will complete a lot of work, but then sometimes others could find your ideas very controversial. Maybe you're also going to give a serious thought to a new venture, but then these are early days. I think you should take your chances, you should go with the flow, or it could result in missed opportunities. Some of you could also be facing financial problems at this time, but it is your glib time which is going to come into effect here, so make use of it. Praise can also be expected in case you're doing research of some kind. I think you're on the right track. Maybe that is why this card, step by step. I think you should take it one day at a time. You should slowly but steadily you will climb. So you need to be patient till your plants bear fruit. You should take it step by step as the card goes. Maybe you also need to seek someone's guidance, because I do have the card guide here. So someone who is wise beyond years could guide you, could give you just a direction that you need. Interestingly, I also have Lenormand's key. This is again talking about insight. I think you're going to be a key figure in other people's life, or you're also going to gain due to important men or women in your life. Maybe you're also dealing with someone who has the key to your answers. The final days of the month, I do have a very promising 6 of Wands. So you're going to be very active at this time. You're also going to be someone who is on the move. Maybe you're going to go back and forth. So carry all documents, carry all information or important papers with you if you're going for official work. Maybe there are errors also, so you need to redo tasks. Money is also going to come in. You're going to be in the spotlight. You're going to be the center of attention. Yet I think even after money comes in, you may feel that money is also flowing out because there's not much left to show. Maybe you're also seeking financial clarity, or someone is handling your affairs and you do want to get a detailed idea about how your money is being put to use. Other than that, there's also going to be endless rounds of communication. You should use your intelligence to make gains. You should also be someone who needs to follow your own inner instinct. I think with the 6 of Wands, you're also going to be very just. You're not going to tolerate injustice. Maybe there have been acquaintances who have misbehaved with you in the past, so you're going to give them a piece of your mind. Family secrets could also come out in the open. As a boss also, you're going to be impatient with slow coach workers. Maybe you're looking for suitable replacements. Some of you could also be spending time shopping at this time, or you are also going to be playing host to visitors. With respect to your love life, I do have this card, healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. I think those of you who are romancing, it could be true for you, or maybe you're in separation. So healing is essential if you want your relationship to flourish. Yours is an on again, off again relationship. I think you can also reconnect. Maybe someone you're dealing with is unwell. Maybe the person you fancy is also dealing with someone who is unwell. That is why you're going to be there as a guide at such a time. I also have this card, unspoken words hurt. I think lack of communication is also going to affect your relationship this month. That is why you need to heal. Old wounds need to be addressed. This could also be a past life connection with the card star here. Maybe some of you are also confused because you have options with respect to your love life. With the moon card, perhaps a rift could also come about, and this could also make you nostalgic with that 6 of Cups. Maybe you think you had your chances with the opposite sex, but you didn't take them. But like I said, you need to address those issues because they could trigger you to become a better version of yourself. Single Librans, you're going to be the center of attention with that Six of Wands. I think you're also coming across as someone who's attractive, but then commitment phobia could also be a key factor. Maybe you don't want to commit because you don't have deep pockets. Maybe you think that you need to be financially secure before you can walk down the aisle. A past life issue, maybe you should also vacuum away fear. The archangels Michael and Raphael can help you remove all those fear-based energies with respect to commitment. You should surround yourself with white light, with healing light. Your worries can only create more agony within you. So that is why you need to banish away those negative or pessimistic thoughts. With respect to your past life, I also have this card, vows. This could be true for many of you. Maybe you have taken a vow or celibacy in your past life. That is why you're going to be unconcerned about forming a relationship or with respect to settling down. So you need to detach from those vows. Maybe past life regression can help you. Maybe you were a monk or a nun. That is why, like I said, you could be denying yourself a romantic or sexual life in the present circumstance that is self-sabotaging, which is hurting you. I think you also need to be someone who needs to work on your base chakra, because maybe you have taken a vow to be free of material attachments in your past lifetime, and this is also blocking your financial situation this month. You should not deny yourself these luxuries in life, because this is a past life issue which you need to address before you can move forward in your life. I hope Librans you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.